as well unblock that door. You know, that little bit of extra into it, but it's also, you know, makes things darker and... Okay, so we wanna... You're about to dive into a historical rabbit hole in the game? There's a lot of stuff. The game's got a lot of story. The Sun Song from Zelda, yeah. I think especially when it's when the day-night cycle doesn't actually affect the NPCs, when you get a game where like different things happen at day and night, that can be cool, but also equally frustrating. At least in this game and other games like it, the day-night cycle is purely visual.
Your Excellency, what do you want?
Ask him about the conflict with the islanders.
Why are you at war against the natives?
Because they reject our presence. They've been attacking us for months. These savages, they stubbornly refuse civilization. And our men pay the price. We can't let them slaughter us without reacting.
Since you arrived here, you have destroyed the forest and ripped open the earth. And people disappear in our villages, the On-Almenawi first. We are only defending ourselves. And we are the savages.
Since we've defeated you, you can believe what you like. Anything else?
Hey, Foolish. I think I've got about 10 hours in, maybe a little bit more. I play fairly slowly though. I've gone through a few of the main quest lines and a bunch of the side quest lines. Now let's try and claim the Queen's body.
We would like to retrieve the remains of the Queen. Bring her back to her people and her family.
That will not be possible, Your Excellency. As I told you, the Governor specifically asked us to keep her. He wants her delivered to one of his scholars who wanted to study her.
50-50 on a charisma? I don't think I want to insist though. That could get nasty.
You have lost a lot of men in this battle. How would you feel if someone prevented you from giving them a proper burial? If you knew that their corpses were going to be given to some scholars to be dissected, wouldn't you want to have them back?
The way I feel when it comes to my men does not concern you. I cannot give her back to you. End of discussion.
Captain, I insist. Let us take this body with us.
I have orders, Your Excellency. I've already told you.
It is my mother we are talking about. My mother whom you let die by dragging her all the way here. Give her back to me, or I swear that I will never leave you in peace.
This isn't the right way to approach this, Siora. Come.
This man is as cold as stone.
Yeah.
I'm afraid we have no choice but to pressure him now, like the doctor told us.
We will have to be discreet if we want to find these documents without getting caught.
The penalties of not just putting points into charisma for no reason other than knowing that's how video games work. Always comes up. Yeah, that's one of the things too. Like I know from just so many games that if there's a charisma option, just take it. But it feels, you know, it's a roleplay game. You want to play a role, and we needed. What did we put points into? Oh, we put points into intuition. That was one of the things that was suggested. And it does unlock more dialogue, which I think has helped us sometimes, but the charisma points It's like it's almost like an in-game extra difficulty slider. You want to play on hard, well that's okay. You want to play very hard, play on hard and don't take any charisma. Is this guy gonna crack it if I go through this door? Does anyone even care? Note from the captain of the Varad outpost. Roderick, I need you to escort me to a meeting tonight near a large tree in a little wood to the west. As usual, we rewarded for your services. Not a word of this to anyone. You know what we risk if someone learns of our little traffic.
Here's a document that could be useful. They're meeting with the buyers.
Then we should go there. He won't be able to deny it if we catch him red-handed.
There's a risk that he will react violently, but we have no other choice.
Letter from Father Octavius. Oh, the captain of the Vedrad outpost. Captain, your previous shipment was very appreciated. We can now fight on equal footing against the Alliance. At long last, we're willing to pay even more than last time. If you send us more firearms and alchemical preparations, looking forward to our next meeting, Father Octavius.
Let's go then. I know this place. It is further down the road, near a large tree.
Wait, I want to get more. I want to get more evidence. That one. Is it not letting us look in the camps? Oh, we went into that one. We want to go in this one and go upstairs, maybe. A little sneaky upstairs. Wait, can we not go in it? Unless the quest has moved on and then we just can't pick up any more stuff. About over here. Can we get in here? Oh, that's the infirmary though. Oh, those two doors are the same building. That's why it looks like there's two buildings over there. It's a front and a back door. Okay. Leaving camp and heading to there. Sneaky, sneaky. Are the thieves still out here? There were thieves out here when we went into camp. Are they sleeping or are they dead? Oh, there's some beasts over that way. Are these guys dead? What's happened here? Soldier's diary page. The native group I was asked to watch spends a lot of time in the forest. Despite my orders, I haven't dared to follow them. Far too many wild animals prowling here. I wonder what could push these savages to risk their lives in the woods. Oh, interesting. I wonder if we want to... Oh, that's... There's going to be something up there. We'll get there later. Stick to the quest, fans. Stick to the quests. Maybe pick some flowers along the way. Game needs a mini map. Alright, so
Here we are. This is the tree that was mentioned. Let's hide while we wait for them to arrive.
where are we going to hide? A little secret squirrel over here. Drop into stealth.
Well, Captain, you have some peculiar friends for a man who obeys the Alliance.
You? What are you doing here?
We stumbled upon some strange documents and wanted to see for ourselves if there was any truth to them.
Sorry, my friends. If you want our shipment, then we need to get rid of this nosy legate.
Captain, you...
Oh, it's on. Dude, that's not a good idea, man.
are making a grave mistake. All we want is to negotiate.
I want the body of my mother.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Close to Ista Rechnestiri.
Move away!
Is he fighting him all? Look at these guys have gone into a duel all the way down here.
Enough! I surrender!
You were
I would
dead.
never have thought that you would dare to attack allies of the congregation.
You attacked me.
It seems to me that you were the one who attacked. How did you put it? This nosy legate. Had you simply listened to us, Captain, this fight would not have taken place. All we wanted was for you to respectfully deliver the body of the Queen to her village.
And will you stay silent about what you saw?
We're neutral. Trading amongst yourselves does not concern us.
In that case, very well. I'll return to the outpost and ensure it's done.
Now I would like for us to return to my village. I am eager to reunite with my sister.
In that case, let's return to Vidrais.
We've got no reason to stay here. Nosy legate. Jerk. I'm sorry, Isel.
Our mother. I know, Siora. And the worst hearsay. Some men delivered her remains here. They said that it was thanks to you. And the Renagze legate. Thank you. We will be able to pay homage to our mother. Why are there mind shakers here, Iselt? I meant to tell you about it. They came saying that our mother had made an agreement with Teleme. But Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I do not like this, Isolde. These people want to drive us away from the land. I know. But we need help after the defeat. And they say that she made a promise set in stone. The spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange they'd help us against the lions. This is impossible. Mater would never have done such a thing. They are lying, I'm certain of it. They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, we cannot break it. And we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals. We must verify it. I will not stand there while these mind shakers take our village.
Oh, we're friends with Siora now. Siora.
Panz, do you need something?
I'm sorry about what happened to your mother. How are you feeling?
Unwell. I am angry, and I feel an immense void within me. I blame myself for not having been on this battlefield with her.
Oh, it's all about our own mum.
I understand. My mother had the Malachor. And yet I had to leave her behind as she was at death's door. I can't help thinking that I should have stayed by her side. Just like you.
And you could not have done anything to save her, either. Thank you, Onol Manawi. Your words alleviate my sorrow. Anything else?
Do you have anyone? A friend, perhaps? Whom you can talk to in this trying time?
I usually confide in my sister, but she's suffering too. And I think she resents me for not having been there when our mother needed me.
Oh, yeah, we'll be here for her.
I know we've only known each other for a little while, but if you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. You are a good person.
Yes, we are.
And I'm glad that you are my friend. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Siora, Asir. Always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Could you tell me about Siora?
You are
She's
right
standing
there,
right there,
and you let him talk about you like this? Asir? That's a strange friend you have there. Perhaps I wanted to hear how you'd reply. Perhaps, but I don't like this. Did you want anything else?
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm humble
Goodbye,
as heck. Okay. Why are these filthy Telamians in this village? Yeah, the Talamis are jerkwads, man.
Panz, do you need something?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our
Yeah, I'm
clan.
pretty sure we heard this.
He died many cycles ago, but this memory is still painful. So we usually avoid the subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
So we do have to do Vasco's. He's waiting for us to do his next part of his quest. We also need to get to... We do need to speak with Constantine soon, but I'd like to get... He's waiting for us to progress the main quest. Okay, so we've got to find Vasco, and we've also need to... other stuff. That one just happens. That one we're kind of heading that way anyway, and we won't be doing arena. Oh nice, we don't have much more to do. This is the only side quest we can actually do. It's really nice. It feels really good on like when it's on. Like it's a bit, it's got a little bit of weight to it, but not heavy. Whereas the Seiko 5's really light, which is nice. But I don't know, there's something about the Rolex that makes you let you know you're wearing it. So it's almost as if there's a little reminder of being like, hey, make sure people can see it, but don't tell them what it is. It whispers at you. Oh, that's a travel one. So we just need to go to there and travel up to the other one. Yeah. So we just go there. Yeah, the goal is for people to ask you about it. No one ever does, though. It's just a thing no one does. No one cares. You're gonna mod it? What are you modding it with? Oh, they're not. They're not. I thought they were thieves. Cool. I'm thinking about getting a graphics card, Scott. Well, upgrading my graphics card. You think I should? I think I'd have to, like, promise myself I'll play less Spire so I can justify it, though. I think we have to travel somewhere we haven't been to before, so I don't know which camp. We just go to the first camp and see where we need to go. Yeah, 4K Spire. I really want to do this with Vasco, but I'm just worried that with Vasco and her... Alright, let's do it. Let's get Vasco's underway as well. Which means we want to swap out gear. I've got nice monitors. Like they're not high quality, but they're good quality. Yeah, okay, well Siora could probably sit out as well, right? Actually, let's do that. Let's get Siora to sit out. Yes.
Glad to see you, my friend. I intend to prove to the Admiral that I fully identify as a Naut once more. Without regrets, I will have to go through a test of loyalty. It will certainly be dangerous.
Which means I want to put this back onto Kurt.
I am convinced that I will succeed. So, shall we go and see her?
I'll leave that on that. Yeah, let's take it.
With pleasure. Let's see what adventure she has in store for us.
Okay, so the only issue will be... we need Siora. That's fine. Yeah, like I'm not going to go stupid with it. I'm just thinking I just want to get like an entry-level RTX. Oh, it changes your quest when you do that. You got some overtime? That's good, man. Yeah, so we need to travel up there and we haven't been there before. So we probably want to go to that camp, which is Abandoned Village Camp. I wish you could see the map, those maps when you go to travel, so you could... There we go. And then we want to target that. I wonder if we could have come in there. I don't think you can. Dude, come on, let me put it on the map. Yeah, you can't put the marker on there, but I can put the marker close. That'll do. We go straight down through the road. Let's go that way. Wow, wow. How come they're letting you do overtime? Dude, 9 months, Scott.
Panz Rolex when?
I'll make that my... Okay. If it ever happens, I'll make that my 60th emote. You can clip that if you want, it'll be a promise. Oh, okay, I see. Panz Pog is up next. Which at the rate we're going, we might be able to get another emote in before the holidays. That would be nice. Although it always comes down a bit after September. Well, in saying that, we didn't really go too nuts with September this year. Like last year, September went ridiculous. It's been nice and consistent this year. Oh, whoops. Don't go the wrong way, Panz. Wait, how am I supposed to go up there? The funny thing is, when I said that, I got a couple in straight away and I did those ones, and then I got a couple other later, and apart from that, it hasn't been that much. Would I say this is a good game? Yes. I would say this is a very good game. Yeah, it's just been a good month in general, yeah. Like, I only pitched in... You're welcome, Juice Wild. I mean, if you like RPGs, and it's got... the combat's really good too, and if you're not a huge fan of... like this style of combat, it's got an active pause.
Here comes our pay, boys! Then let's go!
So you can sort of control it a bit better, which is nice. Where's that one? I think that's that one. No, you don't. Has he got a gun? Drink a potion if you want to cast more spells. That's the only thing that's bad about it, is they're always telling you to drink a potion to cast more spells. Kind of funny though. But no, your party members are really well balanced with your power as well. So like even like in the early game, it was really good that if it was 2v2, your party member would hold their own and kill one of the enemies. And probably have just a tiny little bit of health left. I want to get this. So you couldn't just let them do all the work. But they also weren't, like, really weak. And in a 3v2, if it was 2-on-1, again, like if you're like in the early game you only have one, we've got two now, and the maximum you have is two with us. When it was just me and Kurt, if Kurt had 2 enemies on him, he would die. So we had to CC one and then either actively dodge or parry the one we're fighting, or try to like keep that one stunned as well. So it was really engaging combat from the word go. Once you get to sort of a 2-on-1 situation, then you make mincemeat of the enemies, but that's the whole combat, right? Is, you know, taking the disadvantage and then improving on it.